Hey, hey, y'all, how you doing? This is your girl. You already know the real deal, Anita Gills, reaction. And what I want to do, it's Friday night, man. I don't take a nap and everything. But honey, it is still too early for me. Yes. This reaction right here is going to be a Kenneka Jenkins recap at the Chicago radio station. And y'all know I'm one of the best right here. So I'm going to give my reaction on this video, okay? Also, take a look at this. Also, please subscribe and join the channel for $4.99 monthly for special perks. And thank you. Okay, and last but not least, Pisces month, happy birthday. Yeah. All right, so what we're gonna do is get into this video, and I'm just gonna keep my music on. I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. I hope somebody woke out there. If you're not, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's what it is. Okay, let me pull up. We're gonna take our time and we're gonna listen to much what Miss Teresa says, and we're gonna listen to what the radio personnel says. Ask her, okay? Because sometimes we'll make mistakes when we speaking, okay? All right. Let me pull it up. Okay. This is a pass, not this, but this is a wait. This is a past video Miss Teresa at the radio station, okay? Chicago radio station. I'm gonna break this down one more time. I broke it down before, and I felt that it needs to be broken down again because it been misinterpreted in some areas of what she said. So y'all come on in and let's enjoy this Friday night, okay? Like I say, I ain't got to go to work in the morning. Okay. These people here was so nice to Miss Teresa. They was so nice to Miss Teresa. And like I said, Miss Teresa is a very strong woman. She's a very strong woman, going through this matter about her daughter. And I like that she's still fighting for her. Okay? Okay, let's take a look at this. Hold on. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
.1075 GCI, the size #1 for hip hop and R&B. Good morning to Chicago's Kyle, Kendrick Jr. Rogers. And we have a guest here this morning, man. This is kind of...
Wait, hold up, y'all. I don't know why this thing sounds like it's low to me. Hold up.
A very important interview today. We want to introduce, so we want to bring on the show today, Kenneka Jenkins' mother, Teresa Martin. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
We know you're going through a difficult time, a tough time, and there's a lot of emotions and feelings and just a lot that you're dealing with at the moment. So up front, we just want to say thank you for taking the time to come join us and speak with us today.
Thank you all for having me.
Absolutely.
So for those who, I'm assuming everyone in Chicago knows the story of Kenneka Jenkins by now, but kind of just a little backstory. The 19-year-old girl who was found frozen in a freezer in the Rosemont Crown Plaza Hotel.
That's right.
So let's start there. Let's start the night that you got the phone call about your daughter.
Okay. I received a phone call 4:34 in the morning from her friend stating to me that my daughter's
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
A lot that you're dealing with at the moment. So up front, we just want to say thank you for taking the time to come join us and speak with us today.
Thank you all for
Yeah.
having me.
Absolutely.
So for those who, I mean, I'm assuming everyone in Chicago knows the story of Kenneka Jenkins by now, but Kyle, just a little backstory. The
Yeah.
19-year-old girl who was found frozen in the freezer in the Rosemont Crown Plaza Hotel.
That's right.
So let's start there. Let's start the night that you got the phone call about your daughter.
Okay. I received a phone call 4:34 in the morning.
Stop it right there. What time did she receive that phone call? I just asked y'all what time did she receive the phone call? She said 4:34 in the morning, so it's going on 5, right? Y'all got to remember that.
From her friend stating to me that my daughter's missing. They can't find her. So I asked them, could they take their time, just have a little patience at first to see if they can find her. In the background, I hear one of the other friends stating, she tired of waiting, she tired of this, getting a little rowdy. So I asked them to calm down and just bring my car to me.
Because your daughter had, because they were at the hotel for a party, and your daughter was the driver of the night.
Yes, my daughter was the driver.
So they had her keys at this moment.
They had her keys. When they never mentioned that they had a phone until after I got off the phone with one friend, I called her phone just to hear other friend stating that I have a phone too. So I asked them, I said, y'all, wait, hold on. You have my car keys and her cell phone?
Okay, stop. I've been questioning that for the longest. I've been questioning this for the longest. If Kenneka is the driver, why do everybody have her belongings? I've been asking that question for the longest. If Kenneka Jenkins is the driver, why do her friends have her phone and her keys? They had it when she was at the party. Was she bullied? Was she forced? Was she made to go to the party? Why did they take Kenneka keys and her phone? They could have used Shemaya's phone. They could have used somebody else's phone.
I knew something wasn't right.
Right. So, after that story, you obviously went to the hotel and began the search for your daughter. And the hotel at first wasn't as cooperative, correct?
No, they wasn't.
Okay.
From when me speaking with her friends, when the hotel, the friends stated to me that they was looking for, because I asked them, to continues to look for at first.
Right.
And she said that they was making them leave. The hotel was,
They were trying to kick him out.
Yes, they were going to kick him out that night
And this is
because
like about 4:00 in the morning.
before,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
they was going to kick him out if they leave and call the police on them to arrest them.
Hold up. Why is you putting words in Miss Teresa's mouth? She told you 4:37 in the morning, and you making her change her time. Gosh. Just be quiet and let her talk.
To look for at first,
Right.
and she said that they was making them leave. The hotel was,
They were trying to kick him out.
yes,
that
they were
night.
going to kick him out that night
And this
because
is like about 4:00 in the morning.
before,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
they was going to kick him out if they leave and call the police on them to arrest them.
Now, why were they threatening to do that? Just because they were being too rowdy, making too much noise?
No, because they stated to me that they told them that my daughter was missing. They can't find her.
And they felt like that was reason to kick everybody out.
Yes, obviously.
When was the friends that called you? When was their last time that they saw your daughter Kenneka alive? What's their last reaction, interaction with Kenneka?
Well, they stated to me it was two, because I asked them how long she been missing, and they said it was 2 hours before they called me. I asked them why didn't they?
Okay, 2 hours before they called Miss Teresa. It was 4:37, 3:37, 2:37. So they called Miss Teresa around 2:37. Yeah. Listen to what she said. Listen to what she said. So that make that 2:37.
That they had a phone until after I got off the phone with one friend. I called her phone just to hear other friend state to me that I have a phone too. So I asked them, I said, y'all, wait, hold on. You have my car keys and her cell phone? I knew something wasn't right.
Right.
And listen what Miss Teresa said. Miss Teresa said for them to have her keys, her car keys, and her phone, it's Kenneka's cell phone, she knew something wasn't right. That's the first thing I asked when this case was going on. I said, why do they have Kenneka keys? And why they got Kenneka car keys, and why do they have Kenneka phone? Why they ain't use their phones? I asked that question.
So, after that story, you obviously went to the hotel and began the search for your daughter. And the hotel at first wasn't as cooperative, correct?
No, they wasn't.
Okay.
From when me speaking with their friends, when the hotel, the friends stated to me that they was looking for, because I asked them, to continuously look for it first.
Right.
And she said that they was making them leave. The hotel was,
They were trying to kick him out.
Yes, they were going to kick him out that night
And
because
this is like about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, before.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
They was going to kick him out if they leave and call the police on them to arrest them.
Now, why were they threatening to do that? Just because they were being too rowdy, making too much noise?
No, because they stated to me that they told them that my daughter was missing. They can't find her.
And
they told her that her daughter wasn't missing, and they couldn't find her. Well, if she missing, they couldn't find her. She is missing.
That was reason to kick everybody out?
Yes, obviously.
When was the friends that called you? When was their last time that they saw your daughter Kenneka alive? What's their last reaction and interaction with Kenneka?
Well, they stated to me it was two, because I asked them how long she been missing, and they said it was 2 hours before they called me.
So that was
2:37. Why didn't they call
2:37.
me before? They said because one of the friends didn't want me to know that my daughter was missing.
And on the I thought that the friend didn't want, so that means like 2:37. So that means that the first thing I thought, y'all, that don't call her mama because we don't even supposed to be here. That's the only reason why I thought they didn't want the friend, didn't want the mom to know, because they're not supposed to be at the hotel. They're supposed to be at the bowling at it. That's the only thing I thought.
One that left my house with Kenneka.
Right. Now, but did they say how she broke from the group? Like, how did she break away from the group?
Right.
Okay, it was like two different stories. First, that day that she came, she came up missing. They stated that they left her in the front lobby, which is on my 911 call.
Okay,
hold up. Where's the video of Kenneka left in the front lobby? And if she left in the front lobby, so she was left in the front lobby and not in the hallway. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the story that they told Miss Teresa. Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna mention nothing else but what Miss Teresa is saying. Okay, so they left her there. That's what I always thought. They said they left her in the lobby. That's what I thought. That's where it was from the beginning. So but the children's changed the story. Okay. They left her in the lobby because they felt that the security at the desk would watch her. But they should have asked him to watch her.
Because that's what they told me. Then later on that day, afternoon, headed towards the evening, they stated to me they left her upstairs by the room door.
See?
You know,
So they changed where they are last.
Yes.
See? Now they changed the story. First they say they left her down in the lobby, and then they say they left her by the room door. Y'all got to remember these girls were high. They don't remember.
But isn't there a point, if I recall correctly, when they released the videotapes, there was a point where she got out the elevator, but somebody was in the elevator? Am I recalling that wrong?
Those were, I think, the allegations of people saying that they were in the elevator. Because there's been so many conspiracy theories when it comes to what happened with your daughter, Kenneka.
So we didn't see anybody in the elevator with her.
No, not in the videos that I saw. Did you guys see anything different? Right? No, we didn't see anything of that. No.
Okay.
But again, so many conspiracy theories were being thrown out there. So now, okay, so you're at the hotel, you find her. So when do they actually, from when you get to the hotel, when does the hotel finally find your daughter in the freezer?
Well, once I arrive, they finally found her after the third time of us coming in, me and my family coming up to the hotel begging for help from the hotel, pleading with them, and also Rosemont Police Department.
So it was like hours. Like, was it like 36 hours?
Yes, it was like 36 hours.
Okay. 36 hours. And that's why they keep telling y'all it's a 36-hour video. So $36 video.
I have a question about why, if somebody says that their daughter is missing in a hotel, why wouldn't they be willing to help? Did they give you a reason as to we're not concerned, she'll just show up, she's probably okay, and they just blew it off? Did they have a reason for why they're not willing to help at that point?
Well, they stated to me that, basically it wasn't their concern, the hotel,
What? It wasn't their concern. Why are they talking to her like that? I just don't understand, why are they talking to this young lady like this? Only thing he had to do was say, well, let me check this video right here. Let me check the video. Let me see. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get these people out the way. Let me check the video. It wasn't they concerned. That don't even sound right. It wasn't they concerned. Jeez.
Crown Plaza and manager at the time. That's a police matter.
Oh, it's a police matter.
And the police.
Okay, it's a police matter. What they mean by it's a, I tell y'all, I ain't never heard nothing like this. So they telling this lady, Miss the mother, it's a police matter. But they can't look at the video to find out. Could they see her? It's a police matter. Still trying to figure that out.
It's probably said a person has to be missing for 48 hours in order for you to file an official report.
24.
24 hours. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's more than 2 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
So when do they finally go look through the tapes to realize, okay,
That's what I'm saying.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out, how did they discover her in the freezer?
Okay, when my daughter went up there,
Your other daughter.
yes, my other daughter, Lenore,
Okay.
when she went up to the hotel, when I came, after me returning back home, she headed out the door as I was coming in, her and two of her friends. And when they got up to the hotel, they asked, the person at the front desk if they can look on the cameras and see again, once again, if they see, if the Kanika's, I'm sorry, if Kanika was there.
Right.
And they stated to her also as well that it was a police matter. So she calls 911 as well. And the police suggested that and told her that he couldn't leave and come up to the hotel to meet her. She would have to come.
The police told her that he couldn't leave. Who is this girl right here? He said he told. Is this Lenora? Why they ain't letting her talk?
Come down to the police station. Once she came, got to the police station and made the report, the missing person report. The only reason that Crown Plaza Police Department came back up to the hotel, not because of my daughter was missing, not because of the missing person report, was because Lenore forgot to put her signature on the missing person report paper.
Right.
She forgot to put her name on the missing police report. So that means that they didn't look at the police report. They too careless to me. They police department too careless.
This is the Rosemont Police.
Yes,
correct?
the Rosemont Police Department.
Mhm.
Because before, I'm from the South, so they make sure you sign everything. So they didn't make sure she signed it then. That was crazy.
Once he got there and he had called and asked her where was she. She stated that she's back up at the hotel. She's telling the person at the front desk at the hotel that now she has a missing person report number. She stated, could they look at the cameras, and they still deny her.
I'm trying to find out why was it so hard for him to look at the camera, because he'll be jeopardizing the job. That's what he'll be jeopardizing that job. So if he need to wait until the police get up there. Because if he showed them that video and they see Kenneka, it could be a whole messed up stuff. So the manager trying to protect himself.
See if her sister was missing. She asked the Rosemont police officer, if he can give her a copy of the police report. He stated to her it'll take all day. He can't give her a copy, so she asked him could she have the number to the missing person report. So upon his arrival, Lenore asked him, could you please look at the cameras, the security cameras, to see if they see Kenneka. Right. And he finally agreed he would. He went into the security office, from my understanding.
And this is the officer that we're talking about.
Yes, right? the officer that made out the missing person report.
Okay.
Lenore stated to me that he went in there like 5 minutes, came back out, and stated that on the first missing person report, that he searched front and back, and he did not see Kenneka entering or exiting the building.
Okay, so when he checked the video, he didn't see her entering or exiting the building. Okay, that was one of the cops. Okay.
I mean, she wasn't there, according to them.
According to them, she wasn't.
Okay. This is weird, y'all. If there's no video of her entering and exiting the building, did Kenneka make it in the building? Y'all that's something y'all got to ask yourself, unless they lying about the video. Wow, this is crazy. If it wasn't a video of her entering the building, exiting the building, did she ever make it inside the building? Then again, the girls lied and said they I ain't gonna say they lied. They told the mom that they left her in the lobby, and then they turned around and said they left her upstairs. So are they telling the truth that she was in the building, period, y'all? Not unless somebody else I'm just going by this video to what the mother said that they told her. Somebody not being honest with her, the people of the hotel, or what? How are we gonna know who being honest? Because Kenneka, if they don't have a video of her entering nor exiting the building, but the girls say they first took her down into the lobby, and then they say they put her on the outside of the door. How do we know she was ever at the party?
Okay. So who found Kenneka in the freezer? And did they find her just by accident, or did they find her because they were looking at the videos?
Okay, well, when we was there, the Rosemont Police Department stated that they're the ones that found Kenneka. But with me looking at the news and reading in the newspapers, an employee found her. So that's a good.
Hold up. A police found. The police found Kenneka in the freezer. But Miss Teresa said that on the news, Miss Teresa said that they said that the employee found her in the freezer. Miss Teresa, you can't go by what you hear. You got to go by what they telling you. Cause now you in the conspiracy area. They don't know what they said. Who told the police? Who told the news people that? So they tell Miss Teresa that the police found. Did Kenneka come to what's Kenneka at the party, y'all? I'm just asking a question. Do y'all think that somebody did something to the video? Or do y'all think somebody found her, did something to her outside and put her in the freezer from outside? What do y'all think?
The question. I really wouldn't.
So you don't know who?
You're not for sure.
I'm not for sure.
Right.
But you actually, they brought you to see Kenneka while she was in the freezer.
After being denied at first, because I asked them, and I went online on Facebook because I needed help. I was looking for help, and I started timing myself basically to let them know, just in case if something like this come up, they couldn't say that I wasn't, conscious enough. What I'm saying? Like I was like out of my mind or whatever. Right. And I stated, because I had made a post on Facebook before that, when I was in search of Kenneka, that I needed help. If somebody see my daughter, to inform me. And after I made this live video, I re-entered the hotel, and I asked them, how was she laying? The head detective, how was she laying? He stated she was laying on her side. And I said, was she laying, how was her legs? Was they curved, like in a fetal position? Yes. He said, no, they were straight. I said, okay.
Okay, wait. Miss Teresa, who told Miss Teresa to ask them all them questions? Because she asking them questions that I want to ask. how she would land and all this. I wonder who told her to ask them that. My question was the main thing. And who put her in there? How she get in there? Do y'all have a video of her going in there? Wonder who told her. See, when she got on Facebook, and they told her to ask them how her body was. What matter how her body was? What make it if she was in a fetal position or not? Why is it that I would have never asked that question? I would have never thought to answer that question.
Next question. Can I see my daughter? How she died? How she laid in the freezer. As I wanted to see her. He said the detective stated yes. An hour or two went past, give or take. The sergeant come in with a very rude attitude. No, you cannot see her. It's against our procedures, our policy. You can't see her. So I asked him.
I can't understand why she can't see her daughter in the freezer. It's her daughter. Why she can't see her daughter? She can see her daughter in the freezer. It's her daughter. What kind of policy is that? I don't understand this.
With the card that the leading detective gave me, is it possible that he can put his name on the card? He said yes. I said he said yes. I said, and as well as your badge number. And I hear him whisper to the detective, badge number. So he said, as everybody getting ready to round up to go, he said, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna speak with the coroner and see what they can do. So here we go, hours later. 5 hours, maybe a little bit more, but
5 hours, or then 5 hours, a little more. Why they being so difficult? And it's her child. I don't understand it. And they couldn't win this case.
Rounding it off 5 hours later, they come to me and states, only I could come see her. Me, I'm allowed, and I could bring one more other person with me. That's when they allowed me. They walked us back there. They said, wait, this is a crime scene. You are not allowed to take any photos. You can't touch, and don't touch anything. And they watched us as if we was there. Like we was involved in it. It seemed like it was on us, not what went on with my daughter.
Yeah.
So you see your daughter.
So she could have still went up close to her daughter and see her daughter. Y'all already done did the fingerprints and stuff. Why she can't touch her daughter? That's gonna be her last time seeing her daughter. I ain't never seen nobody do this, y'all. Maybe it's different in Chicago. I ain't never seen nothing like that happen. It's her child.
In the freezer now to bring up to date.
No, I'm sorry. No, at this time, they had removed her from the freezer. I asked them, yes, they removed her from the freezer. When they removed her from the freezer, by the time we came 5 hours or plus later, more later, rounding it off, Kenneka was laying on a stretcher in a white body bag already.
So you never saw her?
I never saw her.
Wait a minute. Miss Teresa said she never saw her daughter. She was in a white body bag. Hold up. Let me hear that again. Maybe I misunderstood her.
Was there. Like we was involved in it. It seemed like the crime scene was on us, not what went on with my daughter.
Right.
So you see your daughter in the freezer now to bring up to date.
No, I'm sorry. No, at this time, they had removed her from the freezer. I asked them, yes, they removed her from the freezer. When they removed it from the freezer, by the time we came 5 hours or plus later, more later, rounding it off, Kenneka was laying on a stretcher in a white body bag already.
So you never saw her?
I never saw her. I never saw her. They stated as well that there was no signs of foul play. Like it was just a normal look.
That's what they
No
said.
sign.
What she mean by she never seen her? Y'all put it in the comment. Please, somebody help me. What she mean by she ain't never seen her daughter? After they told her that she can't touch her. She said she never seen her daughter. Like they prepared her to see her daughter, and then they changed their mind and told her she just said she ain't see her daughter. I wish I could hear Miss Teresa talk. This ain't sound right now.
Signs of sexual harassment and anything.
Right. So do you believe differently?
From seeing the pictures, yes, I believe different.
Because the pictures came out. Before that, though, the video came out. So when we saw the video of her trying to find her way throughout the hotel, what did you think about the videos?
That she was wandering in a hotel, she needed help. And, she had a hotel, a 5-star hotel. I know it was surveillance. Just like on each floor, they might not have cameras all through the hotel, but entering and exiting the elevator, there are cameras.
But it is her on the camera because, like I said, so many conspiracy theories. Some people said that's
so. If they got, if they have cameras entering and exiting the elevators, what about on the 9th floor where she was? Did they have cameras up there? They would have had cameras entering and exiting the elevator.
it's not even her on the video. You do believe it was your daughter on the video?
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe they're saying that one part of the video when she's walking towards the refrigerator, that's her last time being shown on videotape? So do you believe she could have just literally walked in there and got locked into the freezer? And what they're saying to be true is she got locked into the freezer and she died because of the coldness. Do you think that could be true?
What I can't understand is girl, it's latched in the freezer. Why she can't freeze in the freezer? If she latched in the freezer, why she can't freeze in the freezer? I don't understand what she just asked her. If she latched in there, she froze. Cause the man said she froze solid and he didn't even touch her. It's crazy.
See, we wouldn't even be sitting here today. Yes, it was the camera. As we went in there, if you can look at the video, me and my daughter, which is some of the parts what we did. As we went in there, I'm looking at my daughter, and I looked in her face. She had a disgusted look on her face. That's an angry look, like somebody agitating her.
Okay. Kenneka had a disgusted look on her face. Wow. She had a disgusted look on her face. She got a disgusted look on her face. They said it.
This type of look. So I'm looking. And then I asked her, I said, can I see the freezer? Because I work in the cafeteria. So you can't tell me that she walked in the freezer and couldn't get out, because of our freezers. And not only that, me working within the CPS, cafeterias, before every freezer has a release button or some type of handle where you can't get locked in this freezer unless you've been locked on the outside. You get locked in from the outside.
Which would have taken obviously somebody else to do
To do
purposely.
it, right?
Yes,
That's what you're
exactly.
saying.
Yes.
There's no way she can lock herself in by herself.
Exactly. So once entering, and I see the freezer. Then the leading detective stated to me, she just walked in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
This is before I told him I worked within the cafeteria.
Right.
She walked in the freezer, and when she walked in the freezer, she walked in. We never mentioned it was a double freezer. Walked in the freezer, closed the door behind herself, and just froze to death.
Right.
So I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
I said, so she couldn't get out. He said, no, she couldn't get out because once you locked in, you locked in.
Right. But
Wait,
you know what you know
hold up.
at that time.
What he told her, once you locked in there, you locked in. Once you locked in there, you can get out. Something happened to her in that freezer. Sound like it. Sound like something happened to her inside the freezer. And the reason why I say that, because she didn't get out the freezer. What happened to her in the freezer for her not to get out the freezer? That's why I'm saying something happened to her inside the freezer.
Time.
Exactly.
Right.
Did you go into the actual freezer that your daughter was in? Did you like try to see what your like the theory, how you can get out of it if you're in that particular freezer?
Okay, well, I'll tell you like this. We wasn't able to actually go inside that freezer, but they had both of the doors open. I asked him when I first went back there, so you're saying it's a double freezer? He said, yes, but on our way back there, if you can see in the video, I'm pointing my finger. I'm looking for cameras. I'm looking for cameras because that's my purpose, because you can't tell me this happened with no camera around, and every time I point, I see a camera. Except when we go by the freezer, that's like blocked off, which it was a camera above that freezer. And okay, we're gonna go back to that. I'm sorry, please forgive me. When I go back to the freezer, they had both of the doors open, and I'm like, here go a glow in the dark plastic release button, big white glow in the dark. I said, so is this a release button? He said, the detective said yes. And the sergeant standing back there with us as well. As I said, we're being watched as if we're the.
If Kenneka if the door was closed, she might not know what that light was. She might not know to push that light button. In the state of being, we got to find out what state of being she was in. We don't know what happened inside the freezer. And they say it's a double freezer. If it were, y'all remember when this first happened, they said a girl and a dude was in the freezer. And then Kenneka walked in there. It was a dude and a girl and Poncho. Somebody named Poncho. Somebody was in the freezer. Somebody was in that freezer and they did something to Kenneka. That what the girl was saying. Now, why they cut all of that out? What happened to that part?
Criminal, we did this to my daughter, as if we was going to get arrested. So he stated, I asked him with the other freezer, the second door. I said, is this a release button? Big white button. Maybe, as they say, you couldn't see, but it was lightning in the freezer. And only thing we saw on the floor was a big piece of ice made in a triangle. Like, and I'm like, okay. I said, so I that's when I stated, I work in the cafeteria. I've been working there for 7 years. I say, there shouldn't have been no way that she shouldn't have been able to get out these doors. I thought you told me, and I asked the detective, you said,
wait, hold up. Listen to what you just said. Miss Teresa, you messing up. You said there's no way she could have got out these doors. She didn't get out the door. Hold up. Maybe I misunderstood, y'all. Let me back that back a little bit. I thought she said that.
He said yes, but on our way back there, if you can see in the video, I'm pointing my finger. I'm looking for cameras. I'm looking for cameras because that's my purpose. Because you can't tell me this happened with no camera around, you know. And every time I point, I see a camera. Except when we go by the freezer, that's like blocked off, which it was a camera above that freezer. And okay, we're gonna go back to that. I'm sorry, please forgive me. When I go back to the freezer, they had both of the doors open. And I'm like, here go a glow in the dark plastic release button, big white glow in the dark. I said, so is this a release button? He said, the detective said, yes. And the sergeant standing back there with us as well. As I said, we're there watching as if we're the criminal, you know, or we did this to my daughter. As if we was gonna get arrested. So he stated, I asked him with the other freezer, you know, the second door. I said, is this a release button? Big white button. Maybe, as they said, you couldn't see, but it was lightning in the freezer. And the only thing we saw on the floor was a big piece of ice made in a triangle. You know, like.
Why is it one big piece of ice in the freezer, y'all? Why is it one big piece of ice in the freezer, y'all? They ain't got nothing to say about that. One big piece of ice in the freezer. And y'all know that's a walk-in freezer. Come on now. They act like they playing with this. Why they set it up like that? Let's put an ice cube in there. Ooh, wait.
You know, and I'm like, okay. I said, so I that's when I stated I work in the cafeteria. I've been working there for 7 years. I say there shouldn't have been no way that she shouldn't have been able to get out these doors. I thought you told me, and I asked the detective. You said that she couldn't get out. How is that when is release buttons on each one of these doors? And he just shook his head. You know,
So. Where are you now as far as what it is that you want to see?
Yeah.
You know, they've closed the case officially. I know that you guys are not happy about that and you want to continue the investigation. So what do you want to see happen? Where do you see this going from here? Are you trying to get more people to come in and reopen the case? What is it that you want to do?
Yes, I would love for the FBI to come in. The reason why I said that, they stated it was a natural cause before any medical examiner or anything. So
why are they saying it's a natural cause? A natural cause of what? A natural cause of what? This is weird.
Because my police department knew this would happen with no professionals. You know, they said it wasn't no sexual harassment or any, assault.
No,
or
she
whatever.
had been assaulted sexually.
Right.
Exactly. You know, but how is that? From looking at the pictures, obviously you'll see that it was something going on. At least, with that, if you would have just saw it without being a professional doctor or whatever, examiner or whatever, first thought would have been them being professional cops. Hey, it's something had to go on. And then to come to find out, after all that, at the closing meeting, my daughter asked them, did you all take fingerprints? And they said no. Why not?
Right.
Why not?
Dust the body, right?
You know what I'm saying? Because I work in the cafeteria, and in the cafeteria.
Why they ain't take fingerprint, y'all? Why they ain't block that area out? It's a lot of flags, red flags in this thing. And why they doing her like that? Right.
Terry, you got to clean up behind yourself.
Yeah.
That's sanitation, you know?
So, question. Well, two things. One is because the Rosemont police did actually turn down, because the FBI, didn't the FBI one time
They
make
said
an
that
offer?
they reached out for assistance.
And so Rosemont turned that down, correct? They didn't want to have anything to do with FBI coming in, allegedly in the case. Secondly, was it
Allegedly. Y'all use it. Oh, God. I ain't never used the word allegedly until I got on YouTube. Allegedly, y'all got to talk real talk. The talk ain't talking right to me. The words ain't right. Who says allegedly? Nobody. Only time you say allegedly is when you speaking on the news or on a story that's something you can't prove.
The question never presented to the people of the hotel, why was this freezer even still in operation if it wasn't being used? Like, because I'm under the
kitchen was supposed to be closed.
I'm under understanding that that kitchen was closed and that stuff wasn't even being used. So why even have it on? And then if she goes in there, she's just inside a room. You know, she's not inside a freezing room. And anybody ever did that ever come up in conversations with the hotel?
No, they never. I never found out about this freezer wasn't working or none of that until after the fact. I'm hearing it from the media or whatever. And my attorney as well. After.
After she's gone.
After she's gone. Right. And then at the meeting, the sergeant said that they had numerous of murders, deaths or whatever, however he named it. Don't quote me. He said, but this is the first time we ever had to deal with an attorney. And rolled his eyes at me like, how could you do that to me?
See, it seemed like they know Miss Teresa. I don't understand why they treat her like that. It seemed like they know her. Cause he rolling his eyes at her and doing this. He don't even know her. Do she know them? Have they ever been to that hotel? Cause somebody was there on the 6th now. Somebody was at their hotel on the 6th. I don't care what nobody say. Somebody was at their hotel on the 6th. Somebody was at their hotel on the 6th. Cause Miss Teresa found a ticket on the side. Ain't nobody talking about that. Somebody was in that. Somebody who had Miss Teresa's car was there on the 6th. What's going on with this story? What's going on with this case? So whoever that was on the 6th know what's going on. But Miss Teresa don't know what's going on. Cause they act like somebody, we ain't never had nobody that called or have an attorney who was there on the 6th.
But I'm the one's taking the loss. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where do you...
Like you was doing something.
Exactly.
Right. If nothing else, people should have been treating you with compassion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
And with the cell phone.
They talking to Miss Teresa like she ain't the mama. Like she not nothing. I don't understand that. Why they talking to her like that? Why the officers and the manager talking to her like that? They look like they picking on her. Something ain't right.
Ice for her phone. I was afraid to go back up there because the next day I asked the detective when he called my phone and when he was asking me about her phone and to come up there, come back to the Rosemont Police Department, to come up there, and I was not going by myself because I knew I needed some help.
Yeah.
The hotel offered to pay for Kenneka's funeral. Did you accept their offer?
Okay. They offered to pay for her funeral.
Yes.
You know why I did not accept? I refused because even though they offered to pay for it, they never once gave me their condolences. Well, of course, they probably did after I made initial clues to Facebook and the media. How could you offer to pay? You all don't care. It's not about money. It's not about money. That's why I reached out to the world, for help. And I'm still asking for help because something's just not right.
I'm going to bring up some of the activists. Actually, how I got in contact with you was via Andrew Holmes. He's the one that gave me your number. We actually talked the night prior to when the videos were released. And I know you were upset with him because what happened with that? Did he have the right to go? Because he was the first person to talk about the videotapes. Did he have that right from you to do that?
No, he did not.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, Andrew Holmes just popped up from nowhere. He stated to me, I asked him when he called my phone, who gave you my number? Who is you? He stated that he was somebody because I'm asking for help. So I'm figuring, he coming to help me. And he stated to me that he was from Chicago Police Department. He's a special investigator and he's gonna get me answers. So
Special investigator.
yeah, that's what he stated to me.
So you were misled.
Yes, I was misled.
Okay.
From the beginning.
Wow, yo. I don't know. I hear hearsay. I hear what I saw on the news. I hear what was said to her. I'm just trying to understand, why are these people talking to Miss Teresa like that? Why are they talking mean to her like that? Why are they talking to her like that? They don't even know this woman. This is weird. They don't even know her. And it's her daughter.
So
Do you have any communication with him now or no?
No,
okay.
there's no need.
Right.
I know other activists, I know from Facebook you accused of them raising money without your knowledge all the way for the protest.
Yes.
So what was that situation? Because they were saying that, money's necessary if someone gets arrested and for the buses, and that they explained that to you and you were okay if they got money to take care of those situations.
Listen, let me tell you something. I didn't know my purpose of being out there. I thank God for everybody. Whichever way they did it, I asked for help. When you ask for help, you can't direct the help, which way this help is going to go. But as far as them collecting money, I never knew about it until I made a status. I wish I would have known. I would have actually wrote down a date. See, like I said, I did timing again. And I went on Facebook to let people know that I did not know, it was
Miss
when they
Teresa,
collected.
let me explain something to you. They have to collect money like that when when y'all out there like on the street like that. It's on when you're protesting, because they supposed to be to have that money to get people. You can't protest without the group collect the money, because they got to get y'all out of jail if you get locked up. They got to pay y'all bond. They not stealing from you. They got to have the money. Y'all had so many people out there. They need so much money. They need that money to get y'all out of jail. Get anybody out of jail. They needed that money. Didn't nobody explain that to her.
That money, I was not aware of it.
Okay.
2 days later, I don't know how many days. When I found out, the day I found out, they stated to me that they're gonna give me a ledger, and before we leave the protest that day, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, what is this? And they stated to me that it was funds that they had collected because of the protest,
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. They said, what do you want to do? They asked me what I want to do with it. I said, well, if you all collected for the protest, save it, and it was some people got locked up, and they was like,
Yeah.
they was like, somebody got locked up. I said, well, go bond it out. Don't y'all have that money? I didn't want to touch it, because if they collected if that's what they was doing, then I'm a firm believer. If this is what you're doing, for whatever reason, y'all decide to collect it without my knowledge,
Yeah.
finish doing what y'all doing. It's not about money. And like, it was people that got bond out, they had to pay out of their own pockets,
What?
And I'm like, they have the money. I don't have no money. I'm getting calls saying, where the money at? They told us you had the money. I said, I didn't never touch nobody money.
See, you know what? That's dipping and dabbing and dabbing and dipping. They shouldn't. See, that's a bunch of. They done got the money and split the money. Y'all supposed to have that money to get them folks out of jail. That was that protest money folks be. But Miss Teresa said she didn't get that money.
Right. Don't put the money.
You didn't even know the
Exactly.
money was being
I didn't even
raised
know.
to
I
do that.
didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know. And it's like, as you all, because I'm putting it out there. I'm looking for help, but I'm also focused. And people is like, they're doing certain things, And I'm not the victim. My daughter was the victim. But don't try to put me a part of that because I don't believe in using people.
And I think that's the question. I mean, Kendra spoke on it, but I think some of the other activists that are out here, if you've had direct contact with them, or if you haven't, what would be the overall message to them right now? Because I understand where you stand. What would be the overall message to them? Because sometimes I feel that they can do more harm than help in this situation.
Exactly.
So what when you sit up, if you had one message that you want to say to them, what would it be?
My message to them is stop taking advantage. And if they haven't took advantage of nobody, then don't do it. Especially when a time of need, when someone is begging and grieving, don't take advantage of them. Do what's right, and stop using God's name in vain. Because you can trick a whole lot of people with the word.
Ain't nobody use God name in vain but Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa, I don't know why you use God name in vain. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me go get me something to eat. Y'all, it's this thing right now. I ain't heard nobody use God name. I'm just saying. And I know them activists didn't use God name. Y'all stay right there and come back camp with me. What's going on out here? This sneaking and cutting and turning and dodging and sneaking and, but I know they do. They keep coming back. Going out of bed though, outside though. I'm baby. I'm home. Mom. TJ, you wrong. You wrong though. Come on, guy. Come on, count him in. Count. Come on in. Come on, get this. Come on. Where he at? Come on, count. See, you had the key over there. That's what you did. Why you do that? I really haven't heard nobody use God name. I ain't heard nobody use God name.
And none of the activists, besides Mark, I knew him, from the neighborhood.
Right,
but personally, none of the activists. So they're coming out and they introduce and they said, well, of course, they make it seem as if they're here to help you. And all along, everybody's out for the same purpose.
How you know though, Miss Teresa?
Everybody, but the ones that fall into that category.
Right.
And it's sad.
Wait, hold up. One of the girls supposed to have been some kin to you. One of them girls said she was some kin to you. Yes, she did too. She said she was some candy. But Miss Teresa, you knew them people, didn't you? Y'all focus on y'all should have sat down and talk about this. They should have got with you and sat down, all the protesters. Ty went down there and get no water. Y'all should have sat down and talk and discuss this. That's what y'all should have did. The protest people should have got with you.
Right. So at this moment, and kind of just to pick off what Kyle said, because the photos came out publicly. Was that your first time seeing the photos too?
Well, they showed us 4 of the photos when she was in the freezer, and one of the photos, the 5th photo, that was like a picture of her when she's walking in the through the lobby, you know.
Well, when I saw the photos on last weekend, I was heartbroken because my mom passed, and I have photos when my mother died, but obviously they're not public. I never want them to be public. And I was like, this story has become so transparent.
She wanted
that
all
these
public
photos and your daughter's last final hours we get to see. And I was just like, that is so, it's sad to me, because at the end of the day, this is a public story and we all need answers, but then you are also a mother and this is your child. And do we really want to have the world see your child at her last moment? It's just difficult. So we all feel for you. We all feel for you, because to go through any loss is terrible.
But she wanted her daughter to be seen like that. Tell her, Teresa. You wanted your daughter to be seen like that.
Go through it in front of the public eye is unimaginable.
Exactly.
So from the city of Chicago, so you do not agree with the simple story of your daughter walking into the freezer and freezing to death. That is not acceptable to you.
That's not acceptable.
Okay.
Especially when it was cameras. They should have showed not only beside the back of her, but the front of her as well. It was a camera directly over this freezer.
They haven't showed us images of that.
I know at the meeting, the closing of the meeting, I asked the detective and also as well as the sergeant, and the sergeant said aggressively there wasn't no camera, so I guess the camera disappeared too.
Right, because all the images we've
seen, if they talking to her like that,
then she disappears and we don't see her actually walk into the freezer. But you're saying there was actually a camera there.
It was definitely a camera there.
What about the statement? Because there was a lot of controversy about whether or not Andrew Holmes actually said, we see on the camera her walking to the freezer and the door closed behind her. I was one of the people that said, I know I heard him say that. But then when I went back and I tried to find a transcript, I couldn't.
He did say that.
Andrew Holmes called my phone. I had just got out of, I'm still a little sedated from my surgery, because I had an infection, And he stated to me on the phone, which I made a live of that too. He said, earlier that day, and I was so, distraught because I'm like, did you see the camera? He said he saw her. He saw the camera.
He sure did.
Into this freezer.
He did say that, y'all. Andrew Holmes did say that now. It's a video. Andrew Holmes said he saw her walk in that freezer. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And then he ended up changing it. They said they were going to get him. He said
physically walking into the freezer.
And I asked, and I said, for real? He said, yeah, because they was trying to get me to come down there by myself. I said, no, I'm not going to come down there. I want my attorney. I'm not coming because I was afraid.
Right.
If they're doing all this line from the beginning, what makes me think they won't try to do something to me? So I said, okay. He told me to get on. He said, what you should do is get on live and make a live and tell him that you saw the camera of Kenneka walking into the freezer. I said, okay. He said, hey, because the hotel is not making no money. They want us to stop this. They want us to stop. They want to stop. Saying the hotel Crown Plaza want us to end. I said, okay. Protest. I said, okay. So I thought about, with me just hurting. I lost my daughter. Wait, I'm just getting over cancer. Lost my daughter. And then I have a person I'm being betrayed. saying stating as if they're for me, they're gonna get answers. Then you give me these type of answers, even if without me even seeing the video. Like you a complete stranger. You popped up from nowhere.
Right.
You want me to? I don't believe your words either, because even though the Bible says you watch as well as pray. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna listen to your words and do exactly as you say?
Not having seen it for
Not
yourself.
having seen it for
You said
myself.
he just wanted you to say what he told you.
If that's the fact, me just want to listen to words. I would have listened to the crown. I mean, I'm sorry, Rosemont Police Department, when they stated my daughter just walked in there with no type of exit way, no way to get out this freezer.
Right.
I'm not listening to words. Show me. Where's the cameras?
So as a follow-up to that, I just want to ask you, since you obviously don't believe the narrative that they gave you, what do you believe actually happened? Do you have?
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm still looking for information, or this is what I believe happened? Do you have something that you believe happened?
I believe that it's a cover. I believe I'm still looking for answers. They can't see if you want to. If I went and never saw these cameras, they could have showed me exactly what they're saying to me. I'm not denying nothing, but show me. That's all I asked them in the first
So
place.
the autopsy report says that she wasn't violated. You don't believe the autopsy report?
No,
Okay.
they didn't see any signs of violations.
Okay.
You know, no. Because from the pictures, what do you think?
The pictures did. Now I'm gonna be honest. When I saw the pictures, because her shoe was off, like she was scratched. It looked like something happened to her.
Yeah.
But then when we looked more, was it hypothermia?
The definition of hypothermia, and in the last stages is hypothermia. It feels like your body's burning. People try to take off their clothes and you actually kind of go insane, for lack of a better term. Could do anything from viciously scratching yourself, hitting your head up against walls, or whatever. So when we read the definition of hypothermia and these symptoms and the stages of it,
And within the definition, they also states that they're normally the average person is normally found naked, right?
completely naked.
Completely naked, exactly. So once again, no signs of sexual assaults, right? But you see in the pictures is her breast is out and her pants is unbuttoned and halfway down. So maybe not. You know, no signs of it. But I don't know what's the sign. What do they call it? The sign of sexual assault.
Right.
So you're not saying I believe she was sexually assaulted.
What's up, Tony?
Show me some proof to the things you're telling me.
Did you reach?
Right.
Did you reach out to anybody to do an independent autopsy?
Sure did.
Not one that the city did, but one that you did on your own. Maybe there was somebody you could reach out to. I want to do an independent autopsy.
Yes, I did. I did have my.
Thank you.
Yes, we had. We had an independent autopsy. I'm still.
So they did it.
Wait.
Independent autopsy.
Okay, so results are not back yet.
Yes,
And
we had it done after. You know, the medical examiner did theirs.
I think, and this is just my personal opinion on it. What I really hate about this whole situation is there was a young lady with a promising life ahead of her. I understand that she had just got a new job and was about to start doing great things. And all we can talk about theories. And I, as a father of 3 daughters, like, I don't know, I'd be like people's lives would change because I'd be out here crazy. So I commend you for keeping it together. But it's, you know, we have to have all this mess
Exactly.
over this
I just
young
don't
girl's life.
understand
Instead
how
of her
they
just
did
being
her
able to
like
rest in
that.
peace, which we're trying to find the answers to,
Exactly.
so she can rest in peace. I get it, but it's just it's heart wrenching because.
But you know what? When she did her autopsy, what did it say? What her autopsy said? Do anybody know what Miss Teresa autopsy said? It haven't been told to us. That's important too. We don't know what her autopsy said.
Seeing the pictures of her, I started thinking about my 18-year-old, and I had a conversation with her about this is why it's important to be aware of your surroundings and everything else, because you're just speechless. You know what I'm saying?
And not only did me searching for answers for my daughter, I not only thought about my daughter, I was unselfish enough to think about the world.
Everybody's
Everybody's children.
The village.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And I wanted them to be aware, because the way that they was telling me and the covering up, if it didn't happen before, it's gonna happen again. So I wanted to bring awareness.
Yeah, with all the
to
sex trafficking and stuff that's going on out there, it leads to people.
Right.
Save somebody.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, what they
do you feel
said.
these towards her friends that were with her that night? Do you hold any blame towards them?
Like I stated to them, I'm not blaming anyone because everybody at the hotel I look at is the suspect.
Okay.
I'm not saying that they did it. Everybody that was there that night.
Okay.
So, like how I told them, I stated to them when after they came to my house looking, I said, I'm not saying y'all did this to my daughter, but what I am saying, you all should have had enough loyalty not to leave my daughter.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I can't feel, hatred or none of this. And I know people probably judge me or whatever, they're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Especially since you teach, I know I do specifically. I literally just said this to my daughter yesterday. He was 18, like Leon's oldest.
Mhm.
I said, yo, when y'all out here moving around, it's safety in numbers.
Yeah.
Y'all stay together. Y'all go somewhere together.
That's what I said.
Everybody watches out for each other. You don't let nobody stray off. So I totally understand you saying, look, you may not have done this, but you let my daughter wander off.
Exactly.
And this is a result of what happened.
Exactly.
Now,
But-
from the videotapes, it does seem like your daughter was intoxicated. Was she drinking or was it pills? Do you agree that maybe she was under the influence in some way?
And it's the epileptic medicine too.
Right.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, can you explain that?
Now, see, from my understanding, as me speaking with the doctor, that he stated to me that that level that they're trying to say, because I'm reaching out and asking,
Right.
and he stated to me that that's not even a level where you could be sloppy drunk as though the video's saying. He said that's like a tipsy level, and the medication is not enough, strength to have her like this. So, which shows that she, whichever went on, whatever was in her system, she was still strong enough to try to fight it off. She's still trying to look for a way out. How could that, go unknowledged from the security, from the hotel? Some employees that was down there in the area that she was seen in. How could not, no one not notice my child? And then when we came up there looking for my child, why? We couldn't get no help from no one.
We don't really have the words, to take away the pain. But I wish we had it,
I
we've
just,
always
what
been
did Miss
responsible,
Teresa autopsy come up to be?
Do understand what you're going through. We want you
We
to know
ain't
that
heard
we're
about
still with
that.
you, and that
Absolutely.
we appreciate you coming on our show this morning and
They
giving
didn't
your insight to the
speak
story. This
on,
is a story that has touched our
they didn't speak on her autopsy though. We don't know what her autopsy said. Yeah. What the thing? Yeah, they didn't speak. It's kind of like a lot of red flags in this thing. What did her autopsy say? Don't nobody know. We don't have that information. I don't know. I don't understand, but one, I don't understand what make them talk to her like that. That's the only thing I don't understand. They don't know Miss Teresa. There wasn't no tipsy level, baby. That's not a tipsy level. They sure was a drinking level. Sure was. She wasn't looking right. So did. That's why I couldn't understand how she made it that far. I'm gonna tell you what I did today. And Tommy, I promise you, it did not make me feel even. When I ate, that was my first time adding. What y'all call these drinks? That she ate. Hold on. So the energy drink. Red Red Bull with my Hennessy. And to me, it made me high. I don't like that. It took it away from me being like that. Yeah, the energy drink calm me down, but everybody's body system different though. Everybody's body system is different. I like that. I don't like that. I don't like nothing to take away from my fun. It didn't do nothing. It didn't do like I thought it was gonna do. And I wanted to try it because Kenneka did it. But Kenneka, you gotta remember now, my body is thicker than Kenneka. I wonder why Miss Teresa picture going slow. Yeah, my body is different. My body is bigger. You know, alcohol has to do with your size and your age also. She was little about me. Hold on, y'all keep watching. They up there in it. They got to remember now. They got to remember that size have a lot to do with with drinking your size. You know, I'm a big girl. So I ain't big, but you know, I'm bigger than Kenneka. I'm bigger than Kenneka. Yeah. Yeah. She. It seems like it's something about Kenneka that it seems like it's something that we don't know. I'm saying it like it's a lot going on here. It's throwing me off, and I don't know. But it's something throwing me off with this. And y'all gotta remember, she won by 19. And I'm older than her, so it wasn't gonna do me, and I'm thick. I'm thicker than her, so it's gonna take more from me than it is for her. I don't know. I don't understand why they didn't help her. And why I don't understand why they being mean to Miss Teresa. Why they not letting her look at that camera? You know, most people say, "Hold on, let me look at the camera and see that I see her." Yeah, most people would have said, "Let me look at the camera. Hold on for me." And then the girl stories. I'm not upset. Only reason why I'm not upset with the girl, Miss Teresa said she ain't upset with them. So we need to stop blaming the girls. Miss Teresa said she's not gonna blame the girls. So what I say, you can't blame the girls for your daughter being missing. You can't blame the friends because shoot, when you're high, you're high. They can't look out for Kenneka and they having a good time too. How? And they feeling good. But the only thing what threw me off is Andrew Holmes and the manager, the police. They don't have a video of her coming in the building, entering the building, nor exiting the building. They don't have a video of her doing it. They don't see her coming in. They don't see her going out. That's weird. And then the girl said she was down. They took her downstairs, and then they changed the story and said they was upset. They were high. I mean, you can't trust nothing Irene said, 'cause Irene was feeling good. She said it. I mean, you can't blame nobody for this. I can't blame nobody. I can't say it's the friend fault. It's just me and my friend. We hang around each other. Maybe they not that kind of friend. Maybe they go do things and come back and do things. We don't know. So we got to remember they younger. But for them, for the police, for the hotel, okay. Okay. They should have been. Now they one lawyer. But see, something ain't right with that. Now, something not right with the. See, you right now. You're not being disrespectful, Tony, and thank you. Why is it that Kenneka don't have her own keys? Because that's the reason why Kenneka don't have her own key, because she get high like that. Do she get high like that? Let me see, can I see these glasses? I got to buy some more glasses. Let me see. Ooh, I can't see nothing now. Hold on, Tom. Let me see, can I read with these little glasses? I don't broke the whole eye thing now. Even if she was wrong about something, they should have took her side. They should have and fight with her, not go against her. To me, you know what, Tony? I don't hear that they going against Kenneka. It sounds like they going against each other. It sounds like they going against each other. My thing is, why do Bree have her keys? Why do Bree have her keys? Why do they have everything taken away from Kenneka? Her keys, her phone. And why did she trust them to give them her their keys? Usually, if you give your friend the keys, you want to make sure that you don't lose your keys. So do Kenneka, the question is, they got to be honest. Do she get high like that? If she get high like that, she will give somebody her keys. They got to tell us everything. That's why the mama won't blame the friends due to the fact that her daughter might get high like that. Who knows? But we can't put all the blame on them because they didn't harm her. You got to find out how somebody did something with the camera too. Yeah, see, me and my best friend, we look out for each other, but Kenneka had a variety of associates there. Why they want to go to that party? Why they want to go to that party so bad? She talked about the party, but Miss Teresa never brought up. She wasn't even supposed to go to the party no way. She's supposed to went to the bowling alley. I have not heard that yet. I haven't heard that yet. I'm not blaming nobody, but I'm just saying I would have said She don't even supposed to get a hotel. She's supposed to be. And the ticket said the 6th. That ticket machine wasn't messed up. If the ticket machine messed up, it wouldn't have said the 6th, it would have said the 8th. I don't think she supposed to spoke on that ticket. But I don't know how she gonna win. They need to get her Miss Teresa I know she don't want to settle for money, but she needs to. She needs to settle for money because she got grandkids. She got her life. Don't let them get away with nothing, because you ain't gonna find out the truth. You got to have witnesses. And the camera ain't showing nothing. And they told her that, and then you got to realize that when the police saw Kenneka in the freezer, how he go to that freezer and just find her in that freezer? If the freezer was supposed to be latched. Think about it. If he found her in that freezer, they told us that the freezer was latched. So who took the key? So did you tell me that they went straight to that freezer and took the key, opened up and said, oh, it's a body. And I never will forget at the beginning of Kenneka Jenkins case, I remember they said that there was a couple inside that when Kenneka walked in that double, Miss Teresa said it was a double freezer. Said when she walked in that freezer that a girl and a guy was in there. And across the sea. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, you know what, Tony? They need to look at them outdoors cameras. Something could have happened. Something could have happened coming into the thing. Something could have happened coming into that place. And for them to close the case so fast. And where's her autopsy report? We heard theirs. Where's hers? That's right. But I'm listening to Miss Teresa Time. She said that they called her at 4:30 something. They brought her the car around about 4:30 something. But it was 2 hours before. 2 hours before is 2:30 something. But Kenneka was walking the hall during that time. Somebody done got something wrong. I'm trying to figure out where did the guy come from with the cart. But see, only reason why I can't do the cart thing because they working now. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It was a lot. It's a lot going on. My thing is look like somebody else would look like some people would have came outside their door, saw her walking around. At a hotel, somebody always in the hallway. Every time I go out there, they out there. But sometimes, I'll depend on what kind of hotel it is. put it like this. I wouldn't have went to that party if I knew it was Killer party too, not Killer whoever the boy name. I don't know. I wouldn't have went to no double party like that. And what she had 2 cups or what? Got a girl said 2 cups. I wouldn't have went to that party. But that's how they roll. And then they making me think that when they said Kenneka was in the lobby, didn't Kenneka go out that door? Didn't Kenneka go out that door drunk? And when she went out that door drunk, she went around the building, and something could have happened to her outside. But they said they don't have no video of her entering or exiting the building. It's throwing me off. I'm trying to get people the benefit of the doubt. It's not working. So if she drunk, if she in that lobby and she feeling like she feeling, she ain't gonna sit down. Thank you. If she was downstairs, Kenneka went out that door. Kenneka could have went outside. She could have went outside. For her clothes to be wet. And some people so dirty when they see a drunk girl and she smiling and stuff. They messing with her. They, some folks nasty like that. They could have brought her in and set her right there. Who knows? I don't know. Why did they pass her downstairs? And then they said they didn't put her downstairs. I don't even know what to believe with them. How they went in there and partied. They went in there and they kept partying. So we ain't ready to go. Let's go take her downstairs. And then they turned around, they said she sat on the outside of the door. I don't know. She could have went outside. And dudes saw her outside. Know what she doing. Cause they always dance, shake their butt. And guys like that kind of stuff. And anything could have happened. That fine chick go. You never know. You never know. You never know what happened. And Andrew Holmes said he saw her. I never forget what Andrew Holmes said. They in other words, everybody lied. Everybody had a story, then they changed the story. Everybody had a story, and then they changed the story. Andrew Holmes said that I seen a video with Kenneka walking into the tree. He said it, like Miss Teresa said. He said it. I never forget that. And then who said allegedly when they talked? Not me. I just started saying allegedly when I got on YouTube. Look, I just said, hey, Tony. I just started saying allegedly when I got on YouTube. Mr. Reason said allegedly. I said, now who talk like that? Now, mama would be like, first of all, you're not going to tell me that I can't go in and touch my daughter. That's my child. You're not going to tell me that. Y'all said y'all didn't do fingerprints. But that's me. And Georgia law is different from everybody else's law. So they let you see your family member like that. Now, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They'll cover you up. Because when my mama was in her body bed from trailing, and didn't nobody do nothing to her, we can see from where we were the body bed. but they ain't let us see it because they had already had her in the body bag. So Miss Teresa, they could have already had her in the body bag, like Miss Teresa said. But in Kenneka case, it's gonna be hard to pinpoint without the camera. But Kenneka act like she was seeing somebody. But we don't know. We don't know what she was on. How do this stuff that she make you feel? Maybe she get high. When she get high, she get paranoid. Maybe it make her do stuff like it. I don't know. I don't know. All of them sitting there. She asked Irene, you ain't got high. You ain't dropped. You ain't feel it yet. Everybody is different when they high. And Kenneka said she wasn't high. She could have been high. Shoot, you sit down. When you stand up, shh. And then y'all drinking, y'all take popping pills and drinking. They young. They ain't thick like me. I'm big, I'm thick. It'll take me to eat 5 pieces of chicken and get full. It'll take y'all too. Oh yeah. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, old mama, my mom. We knew she was what y'all call it? Going through the changes. But Kenneka, I don't know. They going to court about it, Tony. They going to court about Kenneka case. They going to court. They going to court. I figured that in Kenneka Jenkins case, if there are a lot of people out there saying they know what happened, they so right, they so this, why don't they take the information that they have and take it down there to the police station? Or take it to Miss Teresa. If they really for justice for Kenneka, they would get that information to Miss Teresa. If you really justice for Kenneka and you got all the answers, then give Miss Teresa a copy and you keep a copy. If you write about it, I ain't heard nobody doing that yet, but they supposed to be right. I don't think I can't. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Oh, hold on, Council. Let me move it for you, baby, okay? Hold on, baby. Let mama move it for you, okay? There you go. There you go. Get in it. Sit down in it. Get in it. Sit in the bed. Get in the bed. Well, these dogs can't work me. Get in the bed, Council. Get in the bed right there. Not that bed, that bed. Well, you know what? I'm thinking about what she said. Get in that bed right there, Council. Get in that bed. Get in that bed. He's trying, he gonna roll his ass at me. How they gonna say they ain't seen Kenneka entering the hotel? She might not even came in. What? How she gonna not? There is no video of her entering the hotel nor exiting the hotel. If that's the truth, then she was never in the hotel. but she had to get high from somewhere. She had to get high from somewhere. They said the friend said she was there. We saw her sitting right there. I don't know. Y'all play too much game for me. Shoot, I ain't got time to be drinking around y'all folks. You folks play games. It's gonna be hard if you gonna believe everything. If the mama gonna believe everything the friend said, she just said she wasn't gonna blame the friend. Then it ain't no case. It's no case. It's nothing. That don't mean they killed them. I couldn't understand why you got my keys. See, if Kenneka had her keys, if Kenneka had her keys, Kenneka could have went home. And then she borrowed folks' phone to talk to her sister. How she? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe she called her sister. I don't believe she called her sister because she ain't had her phone. They doing too much. What you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe. I don't know something about this dude too. And then you got to think about too. Y'all got to think about too. Whoever did something to her uncle could have been at that place, at that party, and she recognized him and she was ready to go. Whoever did something to her uncle could have been at that party. And no way out in the world I go to nobody's party and I'm in a different game and they in it. That was some weird stuff. I believe they was at there making a movie. I believe they was at that hotel making a movie. Hang on a minute. Ain't no way in the world they'll be showing something like that on TV. Hold on, took a nap and I can't even go to sleep. Well, Kenneka. Yeah, somebody could have called her sister from their phone. But that's wrong though. She can't have her phone. I thought Kenneka was gangster. You know, like give me my phone. Give me my phone. They wouldn't have had my phone playing my phone. Why she could have got Irene could have got her sister phone. I ain't got nothing against Irene. I'm just saying she could have got her sister phone. Why she had to get? I ain't about to get nobody my phone. And then I think Irene scared of Monique. Cause if Monique was supposed to be at her party, why she didn't tell her, why you here at my party? She didn't even say, why you at my party? Cause me, I was like, why you at my party? I ain't invite you to my party, why you here? So you need to get the stepping sister. But she ain't tell her that. like, why Monifa, why you at my party? Why you at my party? Because they didn't want Monifa at the party. If they didn't want Monifa at the party, then Kenneka would have been taking a nap on the bed. Something going on that bed. Something going on. I don't know what was going on. Camper, something by you? Get it, Camper. I don't know how they gonna. I don't know how they. She need a lawsuit. She need a lawsuit. Whoever freezes that, they need to sue them. I wouldn't settle for no million. I wouldn't, but the lawyer's the one told her $1 million, say $1 million. She got to pay them too. I hope she get justice. She not justice. I hope if she suing them, get what she needs, but she better not tell nobody. I ain't never seen nothing like this. All the friends, all 3 friends come home without the driver. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Only time I seen something like that is on the movie. Only time I seen something like that is on the movie. Everybody come home with the driver. Ain't that crazy? The person who they all got her keys in her car. Her keys in her phone. That don't even sound right. Well, Mama, you said you trust them, so nothing I can say. One minute you trust them, one minute you don't. I don't know. Stop drinking that water, Kappa. Stop drinking all that water. Oh, my scalp feel good, Jesus. I don't know. I just listen to what I just heard. I believe somebody saw Kenneka outside. If the police said when they looked at that tape, they don't see her ex in the building, they don't see her entering the building. So what y'all saying? Somebody left her outside? But how they gonna leave her outside if the girls said they took her downstairs and then they said they told Mama they left her upstairs. And then the mama said that she believed it in that 5-star hotel that all the camera doesn't work, but it works on the elevator, getting out the elevator. So why don't they look at the 9th floor elevator and see if there's a camera? It just seems like somebody ain't doing their job. Like they came up with stage stuff because it should be a camera showing her getting on the elevator upstairs. And another thing, when the officer went in the freezer, when he went in the freezer, did he touch and see what she saw froze solid? Yeah, I ain't never heard anything like this. Never. Y'all gonna come home. Y'all better bring my daughter. Y'all better have my daughter with me. Y'all got my daughter keys and y'all got her phone. Oh, and then the mama said that that's right. Never heard nothing like that. If you ain't gonna blame, if the mama said she ain't gonna blame the friends, so if she ain't gonna blame the friends, don't worry about it. I don't know who to blame. I don't know. Let me get my little glasses on, bro. Broke all my glasses. Okay. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I never seen nothing like this. Never heard of nothing like this. And never seen nothing like this. Look like one of their friends would have said, "Where Kenneka?" Well, that what Riri said. She said, "Riri, you were gone too long." And her mom, you were gone too long with the keys, so you were gone too long with that girl keys. If you had been there with them keys, she could have got in her car and left. Y'all a mess, honey. Y'all young folks, man. I was young, but we ain't roll like that. No, buddy. Y'all don't roll like that. Me and my folks don't roll like that. We roll like cool booms. Yeah, they had like that's a hard. The moving screen. Kind of, they had me so paranoid at the hotel. They were giving us free hotel. When I was doing track and field, I had a big chair behind the door and everything, a towel up under the door and everything. Don't say it. I messed up. What about to say? How they had no when I seen that right there, like you said, it seemed like a movie behind that. I can't stand going to a hotel. Y'all don't change up. Y'all got the cards. I was used to the keys. That was the last time I went to a hotel. I had the keys. Honey, I went to the hotel. They gave me a flat card like this. Tommy, I was like, what I supposed to do with this thing? And I supposed to slid it in, so I don't know what to do with it. I ain't want nobody to know I was slow. But I'm used to the keys. And I went back downstairs. I told the lady that this card is not working. What I supposed to do to it? She said, you supposed to slide it in and press that button. I like, oh, okay. Child, I ain't been to the hotel in a long time. I wasn't used to that. I put a towel up under my door. I put a chair behind my door. I ain't with that. The screen was kind of boring to me though. It was good at first and then it started getting dumb. Well, I went. Tom, I'll put up on that door. I'll put a towel up on that door. I put a big old chair behind that door. I don't trust. Nobody coming in and get me. Open up that door. Don't trust it. I don't understand how they let them have a party up there on that floor and they making all that noise. What they thought they were gonna be doing in the rooms? Be quiet. Smell weed all down the hall. Come on now. The girl who got the hotel for them, Robert didn't tell it. She said they're gonna have a party, but she didn't say what kind of party. Wonder what kind of party they supposed to have. I think they was doing a reenactment at first. That's what I thought it was. I did. I put. Man, I put. Look, I don't trust that stuff. I see everybody feet going to head the door. And when I was going out of town, we during the track meet, I was lucky to have my own room with 2 beds. I was lucky. I had the hotel with honey. I slept with the light on. I told my son that one of the hotel was way, what was it? It was way in Atlanta somewhere. We had a track meet. And I was scared. He know I don't like to be by myself. And it was a sofa. I had 1 bed then, and it was a sofa bed. I told him to come out here, TJ, then you could be in the room while I'm at the track meet. Shoot, I slept good when he was there, but if he hadn't been there, my son hadn't been there, I wouldn't have slept right. And he got a good old rest too, because that was a sofa bed. My children, I'm used to my children being here. Shoot. I had everything up in there. I remember when they had the movie Candyman. They had the movie Candyman. I was scared to get to number 5. Remember the movie Candyman? You supposed to say the name 5 times. Boy, I got number 5. I ain't say nothing. I wasn't gonna say Candyman the 5th time. And then my daughter them started doing it. They so silly. They started doing the Candyman thing. I don't play with that stuff. Candyman come through that glass I ever done for it. I'm so glad today's Friday. Y'all don't know me. Up like this, I'm so happy. Yeah. I hope Miss Teresa gets something. Since they don't close the case, I hope she get a lot. She need a lawsuit. She need a lawsuit. That lady need a vacation, and she need a lawsuit. She deserves every piece of bit of it. Ooh, Chad, I don't know what's going on. I want to do the children, y'all. Y'all don't know that boy from Chicago, the boy that went to Clark University. That 20-year-old, he stayed in Chicago. I feel so sorry for him. How we dare leave these young folks alone. But baseball player. Yeah, that Candyman was no joke. I slept with it, honey. When I saw Candyman, I slept with the every light on in the house, boy. That thing had them beads on him. I ain't never seen no movie like that. I don't play. My children, they so silly. They were young then when that movie came out. I said, y'all better not call that Candyman name. Candyman up in here. Scream started out scary, then it just ended up like, I'm gonna tell you that one of the scariest movies, it was weird, and that was Texas Chainsaw. I can watch that movie over and over and over. Texas Chainsaw. I can watch that over and over and over. That and Color Purple. But I hope they get, I really want to know, I wonder, would anybody come out and tell the truth about Kenneka though? Let me give him a look like eyes. I still don't told my glasses up. Let's see. I remember my friend trying to get me to on the bus. I think I stopped. It trying to get me to do that. Thank you. I ain't do it, but I got one daughter. She ain't scared of nothing. That girl, she like to scare people. And they love to scare me. I told her, I ain't saying it. Put no Candyman in here, no, baby. She ain't scared of nothing. She like to scare people. She loves scary stuff. She likes scary movies and stuff, and she like to scare people. That's why she don't like to scare people, honey. They love to scare me. I say, look, y'all better leave me alone. Somebody can get hurt like this. We done went to the movie. We supposed to be watching a movie and all us sleep. The whole car sleep. We ain't seen no movie. I say, y'all, somebody could have got us. Trying to breathe myself. I like scary movies. Scary movies funny to me. It's so funny. Oh. It's so funny. Because they be doing weird stuff. They be doing weird stuff in these movies. They don't make them scary no more. They don't make movies scary like they used to. My glasses is every time you say something, I gotta find my glasses. Oh, here they go. Oh. Oh, I went to no, I ain't been in a long time, Tony. I ain't been in no movie in a long time. We went outdoors one time, and all of us was asleep, honey. I don't go to no movies. I go to sleep. I don't go to no movie. I can't hold my eyes open. I can't hold my eyes open. I be having, God be want to take me to the movie. I said, baby, I can't go to no movie. God be sleeping in the movie. But one day I'm gonna, I don't know why I go to sleep. I'm gonna be nice and go one night with somebody if they ever take me. Ooh, shit, I be asleep. They can hold my eyes open. I like scary movies. I like scary movies. I can't believe it's just 1:39. I can't believe it's still early. Look like time going slow. That's good though. Yeah. You know who I want? I want them to find. I really want them to find Alexis Ware. I want to know what's going on with Alexis Ware. I really do. I want them to. I want her to come up. Son, you trying to take? You trying to do? What time is it? 11:40. Where you from? Come about some 11:40. Child, it's 1:40. Yeah. You must be in Chicago. In Texas, I meant to say. You don't have to tell me. Oh, 11:40. Yeah, late. What you say? Seen it. What? Yeah. Phoenix, Arizona. You ain't in no Phoenix, Tony. Tony, I saw your page. I saw your page. You be rapping, Tony. You know how to rap. What you doing? You deleting your messages. You deleting your messages, Tony. You can delete them. You can delete your messages, Tony. You can delete your messages if you want to. What? I did what? I ain't doing nothing to your message. You did your own messages. I ain't messing with your messages. You delete your own messages. Your messages deleting. You don't rap, tell me. The same thing, Lanita Gill. The same thing, Lanita Gill. You heard me. It's the same thing, Lanita Gill. This is how I got my glasses. I done broke them on the side. Broke them on. You not on Facebook? No, you ain't on Facebook. Hey, peanut butter, peanut butter. I wish I had somebody on here who could rap freestyle with me. I don't know how to work. I don't know how to work Facebook, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to work Facebook. That's crazy. Only reason why I don't get on Facebook, cause them dudes be calling my phone. Them Nigerian men be calling my phone. Ain't nobody call my phone. They call my phone. They call my they be calling me like I know them. And I be like, what? I had it blocked. I don't even know how they did it. I don't know how they even call me. The Cougar Mama Lanita. Cougar Mama Lanita. Cougar Mama Lanita, honey. Oh, look at Tony. Tony, you from Nigeria. Oh, you no. You're not from Nigeria. You're not from Nigeria, Tony. Huh? You from Nigeria, Tony? This not you right now on Facebook. This is not the Tony I know on Facebook. No. No, this is not you. I see you on YouTube. This not you. This you right here. This you right here. That's you, Tony. That ain't you. You ain't the same person. What you created a picture? Well, I know that ain't you. This ain't you right here, but they got this boy name on this boy name Tony G. He on Facebook with your name. You got a twin. You see where it said Tony G? Oh, that's a Y. Hold on, that's a Y. Hold on, I got it wrong. Hold on. I got it wrong. My fault. That's a Y. I don't know why I took it up. No, that's Tony. Well, they got. Oh, Tony, this shoe right here, this shoe right here, this shoe. Hold on. There you go. There's you right there. There's you right there, Tony. That is you. That's what it say. They say you got some big hips, bruh. Okay, this you right here. Nah, that's you, Tony. Oh, wow. I hope this is you right here. Woo-wee. I got you now. I got you now, Tony. Look. There you go. Ratchet TV. Ratchet TV boy. You got a lot of everybody on your page. That was you right there, Tom. Why you move your face? You need to update your page. You need to update your page. You got 2.9K followers. You got all them followers on your page. You shy too. Okay, let me see. Okay. That's an email address, Tony. That's an email, ain't it? Ain't that an email address? Uh, I gotta buy me some glasses, child. I don't know what I did with my white glasses. That's a shame. I keep buying glasses. I have to sit this on my nose. Let me see something. Hold on. Okay, wait, let me see. Look at the screen y'all done came up. They they're done playing that music, honey. I hope one get on copyright. They ain't never I like that. I hope we're going to this track meet in the morning. Go out here and see what these children are running. I got it. What, yeah. Woo. What, mate, yeah. You get it. Delete your email address, Thomas. If y'all want so shy, we can do stuff on him. You heard me, Tom? T, you heard me, T? I just email you. I told you to delete your email address. I'm talking about on here. I want to hear some rapping. Freestyle. Well, Justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. Oh, they sent my claim payment. Let me see something. It's in my claim. It's in my claim. Good news, your claim payment is on the way. Payment details. Ouch. Gotta trying to sign into these things. All right, T. All right, for those who watching, I try to stay up with y'all since it's Friday. I ain't going no sleep, but I ain't doing nothing. I ain't going on bed right now because I'm tired of going to sleep. And that's all I do. And then time to go to work. I get tired of going to sleep. But I ain't about to go no sleep though. I'm about to get out, See what they doing. I got to redo something on here. Something I got to redo. Essential claim payment. don't know what that thing saying. Re-register your account. Uh, the chair gonna be trying to run for me tomorrow. Already. Definitely. I know. I don't know which one of these I supposed to pick. Is it this one? What is this? Log in. Is it? Let me see. I don't know why my thing, this thing acting up. I should have got me some ice cream. I'm gonna get me some ice cream. I'm getting me a whole gallon of ice cream. I'm just gonna eat the whole gallon by myself. All right, y'all. I ain't going to bed though. Y'all holler at me. I'm woke. You know, it is what it is. I'm out, okay? Tony. Everybody who watching, appreciate y'all. I hope Miss Teresa get what she need for her daughter. She deserves it. No mama deserves to go through what she went through. Okay, y'all. I'm out. Thanks for being here, Maud. It's on the only mod I had woke.